Hello everyone and welcome back to Fallen Order. In the last episode we opened the vault on Bogano and unfortunately lost the Holocron of Force-sensitive children to Trilla, the second sister. But we know where she's gone to the ridiculously named Fortress Inquisitorius, and that's where we will be going. At this point, the Fortress Inquisitorius, is worth noting, has no collectibles. It is also the point of no return for the game. Once you go there, you go into the end game, which is going to take us about 20 to 30 minutes, and then, once you beat the game, you will be returned to this point. So there's no additional collectibles there, so therefore, if there's anything you want to grab before the end of the game, like, for example, putting something in the terrarium...
Hey, Greez.
You calling me?
You sure these vines are safe? They're getting pretty big.
Yeah, well, they're a pain in my palms trimming them every day. But yeah, they're fine, long as I don't forget to cut them.
That's reassuring.
There we go. We finished off the terrarium, well, we finished it up by getting the last seed anyway, and we're just going to make some final saber modifications. Go for the classic purple lightsaber, and we'll change up how it's looking a bit. Now we've got everything! Ugh. I warned you about this last episode. Lamina steel is this disgusting colour. Vile. Uranium is just very dark. And I think we also got chromium, which is very bright and shiny. But I think we'll stick with this Haitian smelt, which is this lovely gold colour. And here is the classic purple lightsaber blade. Oh, you love to see it. Right, with that, let's set a course for the Fortress Inquisitorius. Actually, no, I want to level up some stuff first if we have any skill points. And I think we might have enough to do something. We've got 1 to spend, which means we can not do anything. We need to get 6 by the end of the episode. Seems highly unlikely, so I think we might have to just cross these ones off when we get to the end. Now, let's set a course for the Fortress Inquisitorius.
Okay, listen up. I only want to say this once.
I am listening.
Good, good. In case no one informed you, this is my ship and I'm the captain. A pretty good one, I might add. So, I make the rules. Rule number 1, if stain should show, the couch is a no. Rule number 2, without forearms to spare, stay out of the captain's chair. Number 3, if anyone's looking, Greez will be looking. Number 4, if it gets too loud, you'll be flying in the clouds.
Greez, come on.
What? I was gonna say they'd get us start talking to me. This isn't good. With the defenses they got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help.
What are you thinking?
A ritual. It will hide the ship, I hope.
A ritual?
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, what is this gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Join me up front. Sisters, Mother, lend me your strength. Sisters, Mother, lend me your strength.
Whatever she's doing, it's working.
What do you think the odds are?
My money's on you, kid.
Let's go, buddy.
Once we're inside, I'll engage their defense level, and then sabotage their sensors so the Mantis can extract us. You find the Holocron.
Shouldn't we stick together?
I feel the pull. The lives of every child on that list are at stake. Whatever happens in there and whatever you see, don't worry about me. Just get it and get out.
Close in on the fortress.
It's time.
Now this is very different. See my usual rants about extremely clear water in this game, but this is actually the first we ever see of the Fortress Inquisitorius in any Star Wars media. It was designed as part of this. It has since been seen live action in the Kenobi series. We see it a bit there, and I think it might be in Rebels or one of those things. Don't actually know they were before this, so maybe not. But yeah, no, this planet, which I think is in the same sector as, like, the same system as Mustafar. I think that red volcano-y planet there is Mustafar, where Vader kind of spends a lot of his time. But it's a cool bit of design. It can actually lift out of the surface entirely. But from here, we just see it on the ground. And intimidating though it looks, it is a very long swim to get there. And it looks like there's something geothermally down there. Oh, and a big fish as well. Like a sharky looking thing. Ah, very cool. Fortress Inquisitorius, defensive perimeter. As I say, I don't have to be particularly careful here because I know there aren't any collectibles to miss. So it's a rare case. Does lava work like that underwater? Would it not just be turning to rock from the kind of heat sink that is the liquid? Well, either way. It's a cool looking place, isn't it? Not a lot of bubbles coming out of our rebreather. I suppose it's trying to be like, oh, it's just recirculating air, but even so, there should be some bubbles. Either way, there's fortunately an airlock that you can just swim through, and it opens for us, which is baffling, but there we go. Hello there.
Airlock 8 is clear. Listen to that water dripping.
And time to fight. Unsurprisingly, we will be fighting rather a lot of stormtroopers over the course of our time in the Fortress Inquisitorius. But also, fighting stormtroopers should be pretty straightforward to us now. Even though we are on Jedi Master, I would generally say if there are shooty stormtroopers around, it's a good idea to use the double-bladed saber, even if you're like, here, I'm fighting this one, but basically the double-bladed saber means I have a pretty good chance of...
Yeah. Good to hear your voice, Cere.
I've located the Holocron. Sending you the location now.
Got it. We're on the move.
There we go. Quite some distance away, so let's start working on it. Yeah, so it's useful for kind of blocking hits from other enemies whilst you focus on the kind of closer combat ones. I'm going to try and get this thing ready for hacking. Let's... Oh, shit! Oh, it grabbed me. I need to be really careful of that move because it's very painful and also just holds you still for ages, so makes you a real target. I said I was going to be careful about it. Was I careful? No, of course I wasn't. At least this guy's nearly to the point where we can hack him now. Let's give him a good, solid hit. There we go. On we go. Ow. Hey, deflection. It's very satisfying. Well, that thing should hopefully keep some of them distracted. While I'll go up and finish these guys. Oh, what the hell? Camera suddenly snapped around to them. I guess it just targeted weirdly. Let's go. Wonderful. With everyone dead there, on we go. Oh, everyone's not dead here. Gosh, that was effective, though. Do not mourn him, it said. Jesus Christ. Well, let's go into single blade, I think. Oh, no, and of course, it's the moment I switch to single blade, of course, a second enemy appears, and it's these little fast bastards. Well, at least we can be a fast little bastard, too, if we want to. Alright, let's try and use the split saber here, because it can clear me a little bit of space here. There we go. Oh no, that just accidentally switched to the double saber. Well, it still worked. Oh, this additional one is annoying me here. I just need a bit of space. There we go, buy myself some space, and what I meant to do with that space is heal up. But I actually just full-on killed the... not Inquisitor. What's he called? Oh, nice, kick in the face. Killed the Purge Trooper. Wonderful. On we go. Oh, is it? That's a lot of enemies. Let's switch up to the double blade. A lot of them are doing the little shitty Night Brother thing of hiding behind stuff as well. Oh, balls. Let's deflate a lot of shots there and see what happens. At least there's an Electro-Staff one, which ain't too bad. But it's just more having to... He broke his guard just by reflecting those shots back at him. Oh... This is... You'd think the guys with these guns would stop... Oh, there we go. He's closed the door on them, presumably just to stop them doing... Just fucking doing him in.
This is where the Empire created the Inquisitors. Tortured Cere. And turned Trilla to the dark side. Let's tear it down, baby one.
Get him already!
Alright, once again, we'll just... Oh, we killed the guy with the minigun. It's a shame, because they can be really useful, as you saw there, for attacking other enemies. At least, if you do dodge the grabby attack that these guys do, they are at least very... very exposed because it properly, like, it leaps forward, so Right, let's grab them. Whoop! Oh, I did a little precision dodge. Didn't even mean to. Oh, well, there we go. Cool, with that done, we can grab this. Come on. Nope, okay, apparently we can't. Let's go over here and activate this.
This needs power.
Yes, I'm aware it needs power. Let's do some scanning then, fine. I'm not counting these scannings on the visualizer, because as I've mentioned, there's a point of no return here, so even if I've got these scans, they don't save in any way or count towards the game's completion amount, so maybe I have to pull this manually. Interesting. I definitely need to get it over here. Why it won't let me do that? Oh, do I need to pull the top first? There we go, we just can't pull it with that, apparently, but we can pull it without that. Very strange. Let's plug that in. And with that powered up, our way off across is open, because that opens this door that they got the power to. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, I need to actually... Now it's powered up, I need to actually use a bloody console. This droid just stood here watching me the whole time.
Whoa, see that, BD? Well, that did something. Let's check it out.
Oh, yep, we have caused some problems here. That door is just about open, so let's go
The
through.
outer sections of the fortress. Flood the base and swim to the central keep.
It's a hell of a plan.
We'll meet up inside. Good luck.
Got it. Let's go, BD. That section looks pretty weak. Ready for a swim, BD? Hang on.
I suppose at least one advantage we have over a lot of the stormtroopers here is we're equipped for underwater operations, and they are not so much. So, unfortunately, as I've complained about as well, swimming sections are really slow, and kind of not a lot happens in them because there's no underwater combat or enemies or anything like that. So we'll have the speeder on, and on we go. And for some reason, I guess the pressure just kind of equalized at this point. We're quite far below the surface. There would be a hell of a lot of water pressure there. But we'll ignore that because, you know, it's nice to not have to find an airlock. And there's an astromech. We still haven't got the achievement for slamming an astromech into an enemy, but here I'm going to heal up, new area and all that. And can I get a skill? No, I can't yet. With that, on we go.
Getting closer.
Damn it, I was hoping to surprise that one. Well, there we go. Alright, let's kill these guys. Oh, it is fun killing those ones with the Gatling guns. Always thought until relatively recently that, like, Gatling gun describes the action, that it gattles someone. Not that it was just invented by Mr. Gatling, which is what it actually is.
It's like the dojo at the Jedi Temple. Wrong. Corrupted.
What we just did there is going to be important in just a second. Because as Cal pointed out, that room is like a dojo, where they train purge troopers in their kind of hand-to-hand Jedi killing techniques. But we've opened up some fun holes in the floor, which are going to let us have a little bit of fun with our howling push. As much as possible, we're going to fight quite a lot of enemies in here. Shoving them into that lava pit is a completely viable technique that I'm going to try and do quite a lot.
Nice job.
Oh, Flame Trooper, good lord, he came out of nowhere. Saber throw, very handy against them, because they can be very annoying. Oh, right. Actually, make sure we kill this guy entirely. Because they are unblockable, which is frustrating. Let's focus on this guy without not too... Oh, need to clear a little bit of space around me. Ah, shit. It's annoying that it still uses your force, even if you get interrupted during a forced attack. Oh, shite. Let's heal up, heal up. Yeah, he did move. He did move? Shut up. Oop, stop trying to grab me, you grabby fuck. And whoop. Oh, damn it, didn't quite knock him into the bin. Bin! Oh, no, not gonna work. This guy's basically dead. Let's just kill him with the lightsaber throw. Whoop. Right, let's do a bit more damage to this guy, and hopefully we can then hack him. Ow, I'm on the ground, but I think he's hackable now. Nope. A little bit more. Oh, there we go. We are going to fight a lot of enemies in this room, but having him on our side will at least speed things up in the short run. Ah, some astromechs. That might be a chance to try and get the thing from pushing an astromech into an enemy. Wrong way. Idiot. Right, well, let's try and block as many things as we can. And then let's clear some space with the Force. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's hop over here. Buy myself a little bit of space. And whoop, into the bin. Nope, shit. Ran out of Force. And dying. Really dying. At least that's going to heal my Force up. Oh, shite. Surprisingly annoying to aim to actually get them in the bin. You're not the last. Oh, you are the last one standing. Shit, that happened quickly. Well, I got him in the bin after. Oh, the bin's closed up now. Well, there we go. I'll have those robots fight each other and try and take out this purge trooper from over here. Whoop! Let's see if I can focus on this guy. I'm going to get shot a bit at a distance from that purge trooper. That's fine. I'll actually switch to the single blade just to get a bit more damage in on this. Oh, he's focusing on my robot though, which is good. Whoop! Let's focus on the one that's not hacked. It's nearly ready for hacking though. There we go. Now we've got 2 robots. And then those 2 will also help me on this purge trooper. Ah! Who is there? There. Why are you focusing? You don't focus on the fucking astromech. That's no help for anyone. Did he just... Oh, I thought he just got killed by that thing. No block meter on these guys because they are an entirely ranged enemy. He's electrocuted me, but... We'll heal up at least. Oh, no, we won't. We'll heal up at least. There we go. And I think we are not done with the fights in this room yet. More purge troopers. Yes, this is where they come from. If I'm careful here... And this guy fires a rocket... Oh! We can if I'm trying to keep it. Oh, it's the heavy one and the light one. There we go. We can basically trick it so that the rocket always hits them. Both of these are going to be annoying to fight. At least we've got the droid there. Right, we'll kill that guy at least. Oh, he got killed by the rocket. While I was doing the animation, and I continued doing the animation. Ridiculous. You. Right, at least the astromech's dead now because it's been focusing way too much on that. Hello. Got it. That's a handy move just to be able to close that fast. My robot's doing a pretty good fight against the Electrohammer Purge Trooper, but let's go and help him out. Wonderful. Ow! What? Are you not my robot? Well, you're definitely not anymore. Hopefully we're done fighting enemies in here, or that was a foolish move. Yes, we are. With that done, slice into here. And through we go. Let's fight this Electrohammer guy first. As I say, these are generally pretty easy to fight because they're just so heavy that you can just dodge. Don't block anything, you can dodge basically everything they do. And they're not good at dodging just like heavy force attacks like that, so... Oh. Problem here is, as you can see, there's a shit ton of stuff raining down on us, hence why I want to kill this guy quite quickly. And then let's just try and deflect as many shots back as we can. Swap up to the double blade if we can, because it's just better for deflecting. And we'll just try and kill all of these.
That's the last of them.
Cal, I'm near your position, but sealed behind a blast door. Look for a console nearby.
That was impressive. How you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still, it feels good to tear this place apart. This prison is where they kept us. I only wish there was someone left to save.
I'm sorry we had to come back here.
So am I. We didn't really have a choice, did we?
I understand. Let's keep moving.
Yes. Let's get this over with.
Any sign of Trilla?
No. Not yet. The Holocron is being kept in the interrogation chamber. It's the most secure place in this entire fortress. I'm opening the path to the Holocron. Get to the Holocron. I'll divert reinforcements and join you as soon as I can.
Oh, fuck!
Over here, BD.
Oh, what's BD1 after? Which is just scanning the force field there.
Good job, BD.
Yeah, you kind of forget until you see scenes like that that Cere is an accomplished Jedi Master. She is much more skilled than Cal is in a lot of ways. Other than the fact that she's cut herself off from the Force. But here is the center, the Fortress Citadel. We've seen this in the visions of where Cere was interrogated and where Trilla was broken and turned into an Inquisitor. Happened in the chamber up ahead. we're going to have to muck around with the visualizer a little bit. Oh, what are you up to?
Thanks for being my friend. Never seen anything like this. Advanced, even for the Empire.
And some giant guns here. Definitely wanted to keep something in or out. Here is our final meditation point of the game. So we will see at this point just how many skills I've been able to get. It is frustrating that you can't get all of the skill points.
You broke them, beat them down, and turned them to the dark side.
That you don't. It's very hard to get enough skill points to get every skill without serious grinding. I haven't been skipping enemies at all, and yet 2 skills on this tree are going to go unpurchased by me, because I'm going to get Howling Pull, because that can be quite handy for something that's coming. So cross that off, and then also, you know, cross off Howling Push and cross off Repulse, as if we've got them, because I'm not just going to go and grind them out now. We're here, we're at the end. That's the visualizer finished. Wonderful, let's rest up fully. We're going to need it, because surely the center at the core of the fortress, there couldn't possibly be a boss fight there at all. And as we get through, you might see that it is explicitly arena looking. Yes, of course. Every time we fought Trilla so far, she's given up at a certain point when we've kind of got her down to a quarter health or half health or something like that. Not this time. This is our final fight against Trilla, and it's a spicy one. As you can see, she's very aggressive now, but as well, like when we fought her before, being aggressive back is not a great move. Trilla, as every time we've fought her, is an exercise in patience. Wear down her block meter and only attack in moments like that where you've definitely got a moment to strike. You can be a Jeb with stuff like that if you want. And if you've got a moment, we heal up. And if you've got a moment, using Cal's Leaping Slash is always handy for biting through a little bit, and you can close quite easily. And I basically want to take advantage of the fact that we're going to have a lot of force from basically every time we heal. We can slow her, which allows us to get a few hits in and things like that, and pull is actually quite effective to just staggering her for a moment if you just need a bit of breathing room. But as I say, focus on blocking her various combos and her just nonsense, and we'll try to just work down her block meter a little bit. But she's a tough old fight. Let's get a Leaping Slash in, why not? Ah, crap, that did a lot of damage. But we also did some damage to her, which is good. Range is also an annoying one, because as you'll notice, she has a lot of attacks that have essentially infinite range. At least the amount of healing I'm doing keeps her force topped up, so that's something. But yes, she has a lot of ones where she'll just close on you no matter where you are. But that one there, you'll notice when she throws her lightsaber, is a really interesting one. Interesting by which I mean fucking stupid, because she's absurdly exposed after we do it. That would have been a good chance to get some hits in, but I didn't. But if she does that, yeah, chucking the lightsaber one, after her unblockable ones there are a good chance to get hits in. Oh, and I need to jump over that like the Ninth Sister, and I've not been doing that so far. She can, yeah, basically do the same Leaping Slash that we can, and she really likes that 4-hit combo there, but has a tendency to follow it up with more annoying stuff. There is a good chance to get a few hits in. Ow, oh, Christ. Yeah, it's looking a little spicy. We've not really died much so far, but now we'll see how we do here. Oh! Oh, God. Just bad at blocking her is the main problem. Oh, crud.
Right here, BD.
Her attacks are just doing so much damage. Ugh. It's possible I might need to lower the difficulty for this, because she's just a bit too aggressive for me. We'll see. We'll certainly have a good couple of cracks at her. But there's no denying this is a hard fight. This is always going to be a hard fight for me. There's... Oh, if I'd got her there, that would have been a great moment to attack. Oh, fucking probe droid. This one's so annoying when she does this attack. But you can just chuck this probe droid at her, at least get a chance for a bit of damage. Apparently got some skill points for that, which is funny. Not even down to half health, and we're essentially well below half health in terms of ability to heal, so... I can see I keep trying to sneak hits in. I've said, and I stick by what I've said, of she is an exercise in patience. Am I doing it? No. I need to just use the leaping slash more when she kind of finishes a combo, because I'm trying to be sneaky and get attacks in while she's comboing. And I shouldn't do that, basically. 3 and 4. And then, she broke the block on that one, otherwise that would have been a great chance to follow up. The split saber technique can be nice and spicy then as well to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Staggered me again.
Suffer as I have.
Oh, she's doing the brain drain. I don't really know what's going on there. She just seems to grab you and pull your brain out. Well, I think this is going to be one of our first few deaths of the series, which is kind of fair enough. It is the final boss. Let's see what we can do. Not a lot, I imagine, because she's on half health and we're on basically dead.
Trilla, I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you. You'll never make it out of this place alive!
Honestly, probably a pretty solid assessment at this point, given how much health she has compared to how much we have. Oh, flashbang time! Oh, she fucking killed me with the flashbangs on. Bullshit. Let's try again. At least we got into the second phase, so I'll get to the second phase again, hopefully with a little bit more healing. Right, we're into our second phase now. We didn't do the sabers locking, so I kind of missed it, but we're certainly... Oh, she's doing the brain drain. We're certainly doing much better than we were last time, healing-wise. She just kind of gets more aggressive and she's... As things go on. She does this repeated saber throw attack that's a bit annoying, but you can just block every time, but it can really knack your block meter. So I'm just kind of dodging quite a lot here. There we go. Now we're going to do the saber lock. Ooh. Oh, she's a real hideous face there. And yes, as I say, patience is the trick with Trilla. She's gonna do... why did I press A there? That's never a good move. Oh, that's unblockable, but that was a good chance to hit, which I did not capitalize on. You just gotta kind of keep an eye on your force, especially knowing that I'm gonna flashbanged. She tends to follow up the flashbang with an unblockable, which is very obnoxious of her. Yeah, keep an eye on your force. Not in a make sure it's high enough way. Make sure it's low enough. Because knowing that I maximize my force every time I heal means that, you got a good chance to actually use some sneaky moves, like, the double split saber move, or especially just be able to go whee in on her. Brain drain! Get off me! It also drains your force entirely, which is annoying, but frankly, I almost always follow that one up with healing, so this one's going to be a lot closer than last time. Oh, there we go. They got a good chance to hit her there because she threw a lightsaber like a fucking idiot. Oh, nice chance to get a hit in there. Oh, and again, hit. Shit. Oh, bloody flashbang. She'll always try and do an unblockable after this. Tends to flashbang and she's just there. Oh, the multi-reflect here. Oh, the fucking probe droid. The probe droid can actually be genuinely incredibly annoying here. Let's see if I can target. I've got stuck in this hate loop now. Basically, it just means it's almost impossible to target the probe droid, and it just keeps targeting her while she's doing this, and it keeps breaking my block, and I can't target the probe droid. Whereas actually, pull the probe droid. There we go, and blow her damn head up. Right, where's she gone? She's there. There we go. Right, this is gonna be real close. Oh, crap. And wah! Oh, shit! Right, heal up for the last time. Oh, right, let's let her do a twiddly nonsense there. And unblockable. Right, let's see. Oh, Christ, she was right the fuck there. Yeah, that's reasonable. Alright, get a few hits in and we'll think we got her.
Cal!
I have the Holocron.
I need to do this. It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over. I know the darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avengers! Run! No!
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
Give up.
We gotta run! Look out!
Oh, this game manages. This is genuinely probably my favourite single moment of the game, is what just happens there and what is going on now. The whole game is great, but this moment is exceptional. Because this game manages the thing that very few bits of Star Wars media managed to do other than Rogue One, which is make Darth Vader a genuinely scary villain. Because I love the fact the game is like, you don't fight this guy, you run the fuck away from this guy.
Come on! Yee, stay back!
Oh, that scene of him just slowly coming towards you and sticking the lightsaber through the door. Oh, it's so good. I love the fact that it's like, not even a regular, like the tactical guide here just says, few encounters survive an encounter with the most powerful Sith in the galaxy. Escape is the only chance of survival. Trilla is still meaningfully the final boss. Vader is just escape. Because he's Darth Vader. A regular space wizard can't fight him. Only the special space wizards like Luke Skywalker are capable of even standing a chance against Vader. And I love the fact that this game gets the feeling that...
I won't fail you.
Kid, you read me? They're not responding.
They will. I am certain of it.
Greez, I'm here. Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron, but... See her. She didn't make it, Greez.
Cere? Just get out of there, Cal.
Keep moving, Cal. I'm sorry.
Oh, BD1, you beautiful bastard! The joys of Vader being slightly cyborg.
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you!
We shall see.
I won't let you take those children.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that. No! No!
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
Cere.
I can feel it inside of her.
Cere! Cere! Hey, listen to me! You still have a choice.
Hey, kid. Cal. Cal!
Cere.
She's all right. She's all right.
You too.
You did it.
We did it. We did it.
Careful.
Where are they?
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
I'm glad you're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Greez.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it to rebuild the Jedi Order.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him. Just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us. Their destiny should be trusted to the Force. So where to now?
And there we go. Genuinely, an exceptionally good use of Darth Vader. Just chuck him in at the end as the escape the fortress thing. And he's terrifying in this because you know you can't fight him and you just run away. Like, it's cool to see Cere kind of try to go toe-to-toe with him, but even so get initially just cast aside, and even so fighting him at the end doesn't go particularly well for her. And I quite like that ending of, you know, at the end of the day, if you rounded up the Jedi and tried to, the new Force-sensitive kids, and tried to rebuild the Order, it's Cal's visions in the vault that they'd be at risk and the Empire would never stop hunting them, whereas, you know, this way, they may be on their own, but at least they're not all gathered in one place, and you don't risk potentially repeating the problems with the Jedi Order. Trust their destiny to the Force? Sure, why not? And there we have Jedi Fallen Order. What do I think of it? mostly positive. I think the atmosphere and the world are really good, like its exploration and isolation. It's the Metroid Prime thing, and it's done fantastically well. All the worlds feel really unique, really different, and the exploration and the way you move around them feels great, and the combat is great. I think for a game that's I've talked about this a lot in the past. I don't mind linear. Linear is not a dirty word for me, but for quite a linear game, I think it has a really nice open feel. It doesn't actually ever feel that linear. You don't just feel like you're progressing through small attached rooms. And as I say, the combat is really good, and being good at the combat is satisfying, and it challenges you enough. As we saw of the game, I got better at it. We built up, increased the difficulty a bit, and, the final boss fight, I'd now done it once. It was a challenge, but I still did it. There are some aspects of the game which I think are a little weaker. This is specifically from Let's Playing perspective. Navigation can be a little bit difficult, especially because there's no compass or no mini-map. Would have to stop and check the map, and so to kind of have directions for what I want to do that I can follow whilst still continuing to talk fluidly and not stopping and checking the map meant that my notes are quite detailed. They have to be come here, turn around, see this thing, and look over there, there'll be a waterfall, or you go down to the left of that waterfall, rather than just being head north until this, southeast till that, or whatever, or having a map that I can see around. It's a little easy to get lost. But that's also how they cover up the fact that, it is just some quite linear rooms attached together, is by making them feel big and not just like square rooms, so it does work really well, just perhaps a little challenging from a Let's Play perspective. And kind of on that note as well, a lot of pretty garbage cosmetics in this. A lot of Mantis paint jobs that are all variations on grey. The poncho looks stupid, and almost every variant of it looks like shit. And, the saber parts, a lot of them look very similar. There's over 100 chests, and you could have, 20, and it would be fine. That meant that, 100%ing the game feels a little grindy. I really like the scans and the Force Echoes, because they're a way of and I wish the game actually cared about them in terms of 100% tracking more than about the others, because they are how the game tells a lot of its story and a lot of the vibes of its area, especially stuff which is, everything on Dathomir with, with Taron Malicos is kind of unrelated to what goes on, but that story's told really well through the scans and the echoes as it slowly builds up. And I guess that would be a bit of a criticism as well, as whilst generally all the characters are interesting, some are not used that well. Specifically Night Sister Merrin, who joins you quite late in the game, hides the ship on the attack on the fortress, and then that's kind of it, and then just turns up at the end. I feel like they could have made a hell of a lot more of her during, the attack on the fortress. I can see why they wanted to focus on Cere and her relationship with Trilla as the main thing, but they probably could have used her a little bit more. Generally, I'd say the story for this is a little bit odd. There's a lot of just random shit going on where it's oh, you just need to follow in Cordova's footsteps, find some tombs, I guess. Feels all a bit hand-wavy when you're the point at which, you have to go back to Zeffo versus, helping out the rebellion on Kashyyyk. Why you do those in the order you do and the way they happen. Why you don't just do all the... Obviously, you don't do all the exploring on Zeffo straight away because you need to go to Kashyyyk and get a power-up. And it feels like they came up with the structure of the game and then structured some of the story around it. And it potentially feels a little bit weak for that. But generally, I think the story holds relatively well. I like the decision it goes on in the end. Obviously, like a lot of Star Wars stuff, it's constrained because there's so many bits of media that already exist. You kind of know with this game they weren't going to make meaningful steps towards rebuilding the Jedi Order because the original trilogy comes after this, and there isn't a Jedi Order in that, so it's kind of... It's constrained in that way. But it is interesting for what it does. There's a sequel to this, which I actually haven't played yet. I've got it, and I'm actually going to play it through after this, personally. But not after this as in right now. After this as in, it's next on my list of games to play. Well, it's either that or Echoes of Wisdom, which I've heard good things about as well. But point is, that's what'll be next for me with that. So I can't tell you how good or bad the sequel is. All I know for sure is the sequel has one thing this game was catastrophically missing, which is fast travel, which is interesting. What's next from the channel? We've got one more video in this. There is some post-game content, which will just be a single episode, which should be coming out almost immediately. I mean, I'm going to record it straight after this, so that'll be right there. And then something else will be happening. I've been dropping some musical hints, as I often do, though you might not have picked up on them, because the musical hints might seem to be for a game that I have already done. And you're correct, it's a game I've actually done on the channel twice. But this is a very novel twist on it. Novel to me as well. I will throw a trailer up for the end, but what is next? I am going into completely blind. So that'll be fun, and that'll just be a bit of an interesting small project to bridge the gap. I'm currently planning my next major kind of not blind, planned out project. That's going to take a while. As ever, I just need a little bit of downtime and a project that I can record and edit without having to put much effort into either the planning, the recording, or the editing. So that should be good. This is one of the issues with more recent games as well, because I mentioned at the beginning this is the most recent game I've ever Let's Played. As such, its credits are absolutely gigantic. And as such, I've kind of reached the end of what I was going to talk about, but not at the end of the credits yet. So I guess have had the speeder on, and we'll speed through the final chunk of the credits a little bit. As I'll drop a little trailer for what is next, but I'm really glad. I'll say, okay, right, actually, no, final thought. This game's been shorter than I expected. I think of this as being quite a big game, but it's not. 26 episodes is quite small, half the size of Mass Effect, but then again, it's because it's not an RPG, it's not got any side stuff particularly, and a lot of... It doesn't actually add a lot of time to 100% this game. You just explore a couple of extra nooks and crannies and pick up the odd echo or chest kicking about, but it's mostly just that stuff that's by the sides anyway. So, yeah. Normally, compared to how long it takes to casually play through a game, 100%ing generally about roughly doubles the time. Didn't for this at all. So that's interesting. Yeah, 27 episodes it'll be all told. Cool. I'll drop a little trailer for what's coming next, but then I hope you'll join me for the bonus episode and our next project together. Hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.